Howdy folks, it's Monday, April 27th, and just want to do a vid to show you some stuff. I really haven't felt like doing videos, and I've finished writing all the reviews for the zine, but I haven't started typing them. I've just been lazy. I would say it's been busy at work, but today wasn't even busy. In fact, it was really slow, but I've been taking my mom's dog for a walk, like, as soon as I get home. It's pretty hot and humid, even though the sun's not out. It's just like draining, and I get home and I just kind of like dozing off a little. And I finally watched a movie, because I'll put stuff on, but I'm not paying attention. I'm doing stuff, and what I've been doing is I had like a bunch of letters to respond to, so that took a while. And I've been reading a lot of comics, and even though I haven't felt like doing a video, I really wanted to show you some comics and a zine that I got called Word of the Day, number 5, Brave New Word. So this is done by Shariah O. from Morro Bay, California. And let me read you what Shariah has to say. Hello and welcome to Word of the Day number 5. This issue is dedicated to one of my favorite dystopian novels, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. As someone who is drawn to books with unlikable characters doing questionable things, you may be surprised to learn that I love dystopian novels. Ha! Of course I do. Part of my fascination with dystopian fiction is finding all the similarities between our modern society and the bleak futures that the authors predict. My curiosity is voyeuristic fascination with what we could become. The future is now, Shariah O. So what Shariah seems to be doing is, like, they'll read this book, they'll find words that they don't understand. Sometimes they say, like, well, this is what I thought it meant, but this is what it actually means. So I'll read you the first one. Solipsism. Sounds like so-lip-sis-um. The belief that only your own experiences and existence can be known or are important. My guess was this word has something to do with outer space or solar systems, which, I mean, if you're the center of the world, I really wasn't that far off. Reality TV is a study in solipsism, each person obsessed with their own splendor and vice. So they use the word in the sentence, and this is just a really good idea. I already wrote back to them. I sent them my zine. I didn't have any cash, or I'd send them more money. I should just send them like $10. I'd love to get 1 through 4 and just more copies. I think people would like this. Make me feel smarter, because a lot of these words I'd heard of, but I didn't know the meaning of. Which I was telling my sister, man, it used to really make me mad. Garth would always say I was complacent, and I could be wrong, but I looked it up, and I would always tell him, I was like, you're not using that word correctly. You think it means something, but he was telling me I was complacent at work, that I'm just fine doing whatever I'm doing. I don't really care to advance. But what complacent really means is, like, when you do a job and you're like, nailed it, but you did it totally wrong. I'll look that up again, but I'm pretty sure that, because I looked up what complacent meant. Now I'm doubting myself, but I'll look it up again. So it's just cool to find out what words really mean. Comics, I got Dreadstar number 1. This is from, where's the year? 94. So this is actually written by Peter David with art by Ernie Colon. And I was like, well, I actually thought Jim Starlin wrote it, but Peter David's a really good writer too. But then I was like, the art's not by Starlin, it's by this Ernie Colon dude. And I looked up his art. He's great too. So I'm gonna read this first issue. I'll probably order it. Well, I'll read it. If it was Starlin, I would definitely order the other. I think there's just 5 issues of this story, but it's Dreadstar, so. And then I got Dreadstar 16, and this is from 1984, and this is all Starlin. Cool cover. This is a series that I should have concentrated on because now I want them all. So more Dreadstar later. I'm gonna keep this going. Then I got Robocop 9. I can't see in 18. Mind Bomb Part 1 of 2. It's a cool cover. So there's one more issue that I ordered from eBay that was like, with shipping and everything was like $10, but on mycomicshop.com they didn't even have it. Amazon is like asking like $30. So why is this one issue of Robocop like so expensive? Doesn't matter, I got it. And finally, I'm hoping that even if this isn't the greatest comic, it's contained. It doesn't continue in anything else. There's no crossovers. I'm still really starting to dislike crossovers because X-Men 2099 was actually really good. It did cross over into some story, the story of the Hammer or something. That didn't bother me too much because the whole X-29 thing was pretty self-contained. But now that I'm in the last like 5 issues, it's crossing over with like Doom 2099, something called X Nation. And I was like, man, I gotta do I gotta buy those now if I really want to finish it? Oh man, it's really irksome. And lastly, I watched Terror in Beverly Hills from 1989. Yeah, I haven't sat down and watched a movie since the last movie I reviewed for the zine. Well, actually, I did watch Friday the 13th Part 7. I mean, I could review that, I guess. But Terror in Beverly Hills, I was just so tired after work. And I actually saw a review of it from Red Letter Media. And they said once you get past the first 20 minutes, it's just great schlock. It's so bad it's good. To me, it reminded me of a not as crazy Samurai Cop. Because there's just terrible dubbing, weird line delivery, terrible acting, weird action. It stars Frank Stallone, who I like. I have the Pink Chiquitas, and he's cool in that. I like him in that. And then it has Cameron Mitchell, and he kind of makes the whole movie just to see his performance. So, Terror in Beverly, I watch it on YouTube. I would give it a solid 3. I don't think I would ever watch it again. But, I mean, if I saw it on VHS or DVD somewhere, I'd snatch it up. So maybe I would. So if you've ever seen Samurai Cop or if you've seen the Pink Chiquitas or Game of Survival, is that the name? I think that's what it's called. I should review that. Just any schlocky, dumb, I can't think of anything else like it. Think of my movies. It's kind of specific. Like it's like late 80s horrible, like Lethal Weapon ripoff. But yeah, if you've seen Samurai Cop and you loved it, then you should check out Terror in Beverly Hills. So I gotta get more comics from the comic book store. I got an email, so maybe I'll just review some comics or whatever comes to mind, and I'll see you later.